Hey, how's it going? I will say I was talking in the mic for about 20 seconds and I accidentally typed me, I guess, but I had my mic unplugged. So happy Tuesday. Welcome. I'm going to get the channel members list too, but I have the Patreon members, our first two Patreon members. Appreciate that. All right. So today's topic is a topic that I think that will touch everybody. Pretty sure all of us had mothers. I think that's how it works. So in doing that, right, like it's kind of crazy that the Bible talks about women in such horrible ways. There's not many passages that come to my mind when it talks about women. It's kind of crazy. So we all have sisters and all that, man. So let's talk about the Bible and how it treats women. Not too well. So first I'll ask some of you guys, what are the verses that come to your mind when we speak about women? Yeah, you just popped out. Like, and that's something that's not talked about as much as I think it should be, especially with I don't know, like the last 10 or 15 years of more push towards everybody really truly being equals. So it's like an interesting topic when you're talking about the Bible, because as I said, there's not many verses that come to my mind that are talking about women in a good light. And even the ones that do talk about women in some kind of good light, it's usually like a backhanded compliment in a way. So now to me, that means one thing, right? I don't believe that any of this stuff is actually true in that way. But the culture that made these books and wrote these scriptures and all that would have been people that did not care for women that much. So like the women were property. So that's what you see in the Bible as well. The women are treated as property. And how, like, when I first started thinking about a lot of these things, I always be like, well, God, if people treated my mother or my sisters, I had a pretty big family, any of the women in my life the way the Bible said, I would fight that person, man. So it's just like the Bible doesn't like women. So that's the topic for today. Anybody that wants to defend the Bible liking women at all, I'm trying to be nice about it. Like, it literally doesn't like women at all. It's kind of crazy. Hey, thanks for that gift. The goddamn bear. But the Bible does not like women. So it makes me wonder how my sisters or anyone could read the book and feel okay with how it treats all of the women in the book. We got First Peter 3:7 refers to women as the weaker partner, weaker vessel. Hey, welcome. You caught alive? Good. Was that Nephitia? I probably said that wrong. Sorry. I'll call you Miss Jackson. How about that? Welcome. Glad you caught a stream. I don't know, Buck. It might hate women. The Bible it's pretty bad on women. It it might hate women. Anytime you're calling people property, I'm gonna say you kind of hate it, right? It's pretty bad. I mean, we can come up here and go over the verses, but the way the Bible treats women, Nafisa. Okay, I can say that. I got it. I can say that. Well, welcome to the stream. We're just chilling right now. Just chilling. You don't hate your property. You don't hate your property maybe until you get tired of it, right? And then now that property is just a ball on the chain of your leg. Hey, Patal, I missed you last time, Patal. Even though you never say words and I'm sorry, you never say anything but scriptures and praise God. Welcome back to the stream. I forgot to get you last time. I felt bad because I usually say hello. Uh, oh yeah, the virginity test. That is like a bad one. The goal of this whole stream, the entire stream for the next months, is to get Patal into this Discord so I can talk to her. Like, that's why I stream now, to get Patal into this Discord and talk. Oh, it's okay to be late. I try to be on time, but it's all good. We're all chilling. I don't do platforms. As I said, doesn't matter. I'm gonna just keep streaming until I get you in here, so we can have a conversation. It's all right. I'm gonna get you one day. One day. So we did have a video drop earlier today. So hopefully you guys have seen it. If you haven't seen it, make sure to go check it out. It's an hour long, but it goes over quite a bit of good stuff because you got Frank Turek supposedly answering the hardest atheist questions. And just some of the answers get ridiculous. You can skip through some of it or whatever because it is an hour long, and maybe you go back and look at some other parts, but it is crazy the answers that he's giving. So insane. You'll probably like that video. AG Pleasance, what's up? Zillion, I've said that wrong again. What's up? Hope you guys are doing well. Happy Tuesday. Hello, humans. Oh, I forgot mine. Don't forget to We can't even get started until I say this, though, right? So don't forget to throw away your feelings, open your minds, and question your beliefs. We cannot talk about things like this unless everybody throws away their little baby feelings about what you think is true, right? We are here to question things. We are here to learn and grow and get rid of things that we don't have to believe. That's why we're here. And we can do it, guys. We've been told that we cannot do it. I think we can. We just have to keep talking, keep conversating, keep being honest. We can do it. The things that we need to do most for humanity are going to be the hardest. So as much as this sucks, this process sucks, we are here for each other, man. We have to be here for each other and help people. I have been helped in moments in my life when I wasn't educated enough or I wasn't able to see things, and somebody that could see those things helped me. So I feel like we should be doing that and helping people get off of these chains, you know, like get people off of these chains. It sucks, man. Like when you were born into this stuff, and like I don't know how many of you were believers and not believers or whatever. When you are literally born into something, it is so hard to think that people have lied to you your whole life. And this has nothing to do with religion, by the way, either. This is just period. We have plenty of examples of kids being locked away for almost their whole lives and believing in something so dearly, by the way, and then escaping and then finding the real world, right? So, and they struggle, right? People that have been in captive, held captive for long periods of time struggle. So you got to think about that when we're talking about these things. But at the same time, we talked about this before. I'm probably the nicer guy. I'm going to be a little bit nicer. I'm gonna try to hold your hand. I'm gonna walk with you. I'm gonna talk to you about I'm gonna talk to you about things that I shouldn't have to talk to you about, right? Like if you condone how the Bible treats women, I shouldn't have to talk to you about that. The Bible is horrible to women. The fact that we can probably count on our hands the number of verses that probably speak good about women shows you that there's probably a problem, right? That's just something to think about. And there's certain things that are in the Bible that are obviously just horrible. I shouldn't have to go over them, but if somebody needs me to go over them with them or go over it with them, I will. So that's me. Men are horrible to women. Yeah. Wait. Does that what does that mean? The reason the Bible is because men have been horrible to women for a very long time. That is true, Patal. You are so right. Men are still horrible to women. So if we wrote a book today, and matter of fact, we do writings today. Like our writings are our movies and our movies, right? Think about how we treat women in movies. It's the same thing. Like and as soon as any movie tries to make a woman look any different, everybody goes ape shit. Right? Like anytime like everybody's, oh my God, how like that's not, like everybody goes crazy. So you're right. We still do treat women horribly. And guess what? Those ancient men also treated women horribly, which is why the book is horrible to women and how we're horrible to women now. So thank you. You proved my point. Now, if you want to defend yourself, come hop up on stage and then you can defend yourself because now you got to defend yourself. Ah, now you got to come defend yourself because I got you right there, Patal. Mohammed, I don't know sarcasm or whatever, but yeah, a lot of people treat women like they're just baby holders. And the thing is, like I said, people like when you talk about somebody else's like daughter or mother or sister like that, they're like, oh, how dare you treat them that way? Like, I don't know. But then you condone the Bible. Kind of crazy. You know what? Let's just do that. You guys out there that say God treats women fairly and good in the Bible, throw me out a verse. Let's do that. Give me a verse and show me how awesome God treats women. Let's do that. Let's put up or shut up. Who wants to go first? Bonus points if it's not to facilitate the greatness of a man. Okay, I like that. Let's do that. I'll take either one because you're not going to find many. All of you out there, all of you out there saying that the Bible treats women good, give me some verses, please. Let's go. Don't get quiet now. Let's get some verses out here. Don't get quiet. I'll wait. Don't you worry about it. Oh, hold on. Should I play the waiting music? Hold up, hold up. This is the music we're waiting on an answer. Oh, that's not it. Name checks out. All right, let's go. I'm waiting on a verse. I want a verse where women are treated well. Anybody? Verses, not your words, verses, verses. I want to hear from God today. All right, Mark. All right, we got one. All right. We got one. Hold on. All right, Patal gave us Mark 5:24 through 34. Let's do it. All right. We are looking at Mark chapter 5, verses 24 through 34. All right. Mark chapter 5, 24 through 34. How y'all doing, by the way? Thanks, Patal, for stepping up to the plate. My bad. I was 38 years young. All right. Mark 34. Let me get my notepad out so we can all read this. Like I said, I assume you should find some verses, but now and after we do this, we're going to hit up the verses that treat women bad, though. So don't be all happy right now. All right, we got Mark 24, 34. All right. Dang, that's a lot of reading, man. All right, let's do it. You got to read all this. I should make you come up here and read it, Patal. All right. Mark 5, 24 through 34. He went with him, and great multitude followed him, and they pressed upon him on all sides. A certain woman who had discharge of blood for 12 years, dang, and had suffered many things by, you know what's funny though? We're already at the part where I said how they always have to talk about women. Who can guess already? It's in the words that I just spoke. They always talk about women in this way. Go ahead, somebody write it out. What have we already said? And this is how they always bring up women. Who can get it first? Because I told you guys they only bring up women for like in certain ways. This is hilarious. I'll read it in a second. I know there's a little bit of a delay. Reproduction cycle. Got it. Boom. whenever the Bible brings up women, it has to do with sex, reproduction, like whatever their qualities are that are considered from these bigoted ancient old men that were horrible to women. Like right there, guys, like real talk. I'm not trying to make fun of anybody. I need you people that believe that this is nice to see these things, right? I'm trying to help you here. Like I really want to help you guys here. I'm really not trying to dog on you, Patal, because you gave me this verse, but you need to look at the hints of what's going on. Like this literally is part of it. Every time they talk about women, it has to do with this kind of shit. Open your eyes, my sister. Like you gave me this verse and I got how many words in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I'm getting good. 22 to like 25 words. This is the verse you gave me. This is the verse you gave me, and this already proved my point. All right, let's keep reading. Anyways, 26, and suffered many things by many physicians, I can't talk, and had spent all that she had and was not better, but rather grew, dang it, why is it so long? Rather grew worse. Having heard the things concerning Jesus, came up behind him in the crowd and touched his clothes. For she said, if I just touch his clothes, I will be made well. This used to be a very beautiful story to me, by the way. Like if I would have read this about 20 years ago, this story sounds nice. Anyways, yeah, okay. Immediately the flow of her blood was dried. Immediately the blood of her flow was dried. Again, that's the only way we can talk about women. And she felt her body that she was healed of her affliction. Immediately Jesus perceived him, or perceived, perceiving in himself that the power had gone out from him, turned around the crowd and asked his disciples, you see the multitude pressing, oh, who touched me? Oh, sorry, my bad. Who touched me? That's another thing, by the way. Well, we're talking about women right now. It's weird that Jesus didn't know, but it's hard for me not to go there. This is why all of my videos, I have to stop and talk about stuff because I always have to freaking go there. That's another one, but hold on, I'll stop. Like the fact that Jesus didn't know who touched him. All right. His disciples said to him, you see the multitude pressing against you and you say, who touched me? All right, that's kind of them talking shit to Jesus, by the way. He looked around to see her and who had done this thing. But the woman, fearing, trembling, I was going to call that out, but I guess. I don't think that's more about women and more about just Jesus, right? Because it says the woman fearing and trembling. I'm trying to be as cool as possible to me about it. Knowing what had been done to her came. All right. Anyways, whatever. All right. Give me another verse. The goddamn bear. All right. That verse did not win. If you give me a good verse, I will admit it. That verse does not, that's not good. Give me another one. I need a good verse about women. Like I could give you a good verse about a man. Like we can do it. Like we could just get a good verse about man easy. Like give me a good verse about a woman that doesn't make her look bad. Like doesn't say that she needs something. Like oh like come on. No, oh, sorry, weeping spirit. I'm trying not to get on the Jesus part. Like, I'm not trying to get on the Jesus part, even though I want to. Like, I would love to talk to you about that, but I said I'm gonna focus on the subject for women today and how women are treated. Like, but this verse does not win. That doesn't win. Sorry. Give me another verse. Do I got to play the music again? I'll play the music. What up? Good try, Patal. Good try. All right, we got one. Proverbs. Let's do it. Proverbs 31, 25, 26. All right. We are going to Proverbs 31, verses 25 through 26. Let's see. Oh, you said it earlier? My bad, my bad. Nafisha, sorry. I'll give you credit for it if it hits, all right? Because I can scroll back and see that you commented. So, all right, let's do it. Let me get my notepad. We're gonna erase this last verse. Like I said, if it's a good verse, I'm gonna say it. Okay, that's nice. 100%. I'm not gonna bullshit you. All right, all right. We got 25, 26. Here we go. All right, strength and dignity are her clothing. All right. Strength and dignity are her clothing. She laughs at the time to come. So she's like brave, I guess. I don't know. Maybe. She opens her mouth with wisdom. Faithful instruction is on her tongue. Ah, is that bad? Come on, guys. I don't know. Like, doesn't this mean something? I'm not trying to be picky. I feel like that means something. No? If I'm wrong, just tell me. And if I'm wrong, just tell me. But it's just like, oh, I don't know. That's supposed to mean something. It sounds like it looked like it means something. Is that it? It should just mean she speaks truth. If it's good, like it could be the best we got. Yeah, that's okay. It could be the best we got. But like something about that line, I was good too. I was like, hey, strength and dignity are in her clothing. Yeah, I feel that. She laughs at the time to come. Like to me, that looks like it's bravery. I could be wrong on that. So it's just like, yeah, she brave too. She opens her mouth with wisdom. Oh, she's a bad bee, right? Like I'm thinking she's bad right now. Oh, this is a bad chick. And then the faithful instructions is on her tongue. This is, I don't know. I'm just saying, guys. I'm just saying, guys. Be real with me here. Like, wait, the faithful instructions are is on her tongue. Like, I was with it though. That one just seems weird. Do all right. Put a one in the chat if this deserves to be considered nice. But that faithful instructions made it seem like she's getting that from somebody. Like, I'm just gonna say that. But if everybody puts a one in chat, we're gonna say this counts. Like you got a one in chat, okay. I'm gonna count it. All right, we got some ones. One. Oh yeah, I didn't get the other number. Put a two in chat. Put a two in chat if you don't want it. My bad, y'all. Yeah, put a two in chat. All right, we got some ones. Don't be double doing it. Summers one underscore one. The bar is low, but we gotta be fair, man. I just want to be fair. I asked for a verse, and if we have a verse that we all agree on, all right. Right now it's tied. Oh no, not tied. Oh, now it's tied. All right. Oh no, hold on. That's a double vote. No double vote. All right, she got two. Nafisha gave it two. That's only a one vote advantage. Oh, there's a one. Bobby Jones gave a one. All right. Anybody else? Like I said, this one. Hold on, Bobby Jones. Can you explain to me? Like, I'm gonna put you to the test because you were the final decider. Can you explain to me this line? Like, can you explain like if this line? And then I get with you. But right, yeah, she's a boss up to here. Like, let's read it again. Let's just read it again. Strength and dignity are on her are sorry, strength and dignity are her clothing. That's good. I think we're all good there. She laughs at the time to come. I'm being good there. I'm saying, to me, that seems like she's brave and she's facing danger. I'm going to say that. She opens her mouth with wisdom. That's obvious. This one, though. This one. I'm just saying. All right, we're going to put that on the hold. All right, there was another verse. Let's go to Romans 16, 1 through 2. We'll go back to that one. I'll do another vote in a minute. Y'all just get y'all's votes ready. There's more people in here that can vote. That's the problem. Y'all didn't vote. So y'all made me like, it was like 4-5. There's more of y'all, but we're not gonna vote yet. Let's go to Romans 16. All right, so we're going to Romans 16, verses 1 through 2. Everybody open your Bibles. Open your Bibles up. We're having Bible study, damn it. Open your Bible. All right. This is still proving a point, I hope, that we have to search for this shit. All right. All right, we got here. I'm gonna leave that last verse up since we're still debating that one. All right, we got Romans 16, 1 through 2. Okay. Oh, what just happened? I hate the long ones. God dang it. All right. Here we go. Romans 16. Who did this one? So you get credit. I'm gonna give credit. Underscore seal. All right. This is from you. All right. Commend to you, Phoebe. Is Phoebe? Our sister. Wait, what? Is this a joke? You can't have picked this one for your good one. I'm already like halfway. There's no way this is. Hold on. I commend to you, Phoebe, whatever, our sister, who is a servant of the assembly that is at. Oh, all right. Hold on. Maybe like hold on. All right. I can't say that word, by the way. Coherent. I don't know. That you receive her in the Lord in a way worthy of the saints, and that you assist her in whatever matter she may need from you. For she herself also have been a helper of many. Okay, servant's not necessarily bad. That's right. That's my bad. And of her own life. That's my bad for seeing servant and getting all trippy. Oh, Phoebe. Thank you. I don't. I guess I don't see how this one is kind of like what we're talking about. I don't. I don't know. I don't know if this can count towards either or, right? Because I don't know if it's like really. I don't know why Nightbot got you. My bad. Nightbot got you. Let me see. I didn't know what you did, but Nightbot got you for some reason. Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta get Nightbot in check. I don't know if this verse goes towards the whole point. Do y'all have another one? Like, I don't know. I think the problem with this one is the fact that she's like, it's still like she's giving up something, right? Like I don't know how to word it. I feel like that doesn't like that's not like women. It's not how they treat men in the Bible. I don't know. I don't know how to word it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I gotta fix Nightbot. I don't know. If you were trying to post a link, I don't know. Right, but like no, I'm not saying they don't treat men like this. So it's not saying men always get treated differently. It's the fact of how the Bible talks about men in a way of they are superior to women. Does that make sense? Right? Like the Bible talks about women like they are inferior to men or males, right? So it's like so when you guys are searching for verses, think about that. That's what I'm saying. And either way, let's just be real, guys. Everybody that's giving verses, I do appreciate it, but can we be honest about this part here? Can everybody just calm down and be honest about the Bible does not truly talk about women in that great of light? I get we can find verses, but the Bible does not really treat women very well. Like once we like, because we're about to get into the bad verses, and you guys aren't good. Like, there's not even going to be a question on the bad verses, right? I think Channel just gave me one, right? I'm assuming any verse we say that's bad, it's going to be so obvious that everybody will have to vote. Honestly, let's check channels. Maybe he didn't get a good one. I don't know. He says First Timothy, chapter 2, 11 through 12. We're gonna check that. So First Timothy, chapter 2, verses 11 through 12. Open your Bibles. Yeah. Nafisha, don't worry about it. I'll get Nightbot in check eventually. That wasn't me. That's all I gotta say. That wasn't me. All right, so let's get the verse. First Timothy. Oh, this is a pretty straightforward one. I think everybody knows this one. And here's the thing about like the verses that we're about to go over now. There's not even going to be any debate because the Bible just treats women crappy, right? Like, there's the first one. Is there really a debate? Women not permitted to teach or have authority. Boom. What's the debate? No, I mean, hold on to your verses for a second because I don't want to lose track. But like, what's the debate here? Like, instantly, if you don't agree with this, you're crappy. Like, if you don't agree that this is bad, you're crappy, right? So like, I want all of my believers. I just want honest people around. All of my believers admit that this verse is crappy. Put a 1 in chat if this verse is crappy, right? Put a 1 in chat if this verse is crappy. How many of y'all can be honest about that? A 1 in chat. There we go. Good job. Honest people. So the difference between, like, look how fast we did. Like, guys, this is why I love honesty. Like, look how fast everybody agreed because it's so damn obvious. And then look at the other two verses we did that I had to sit here and try to talk about them. Like, I had to try to find a way to make it work. This one, no, says what it says. All right, next verse. First verse that comes into the chat, I'm gonna pull up. Now we're pulling up bad verses, by the way, so we can just show how easy it is to show the Bible doesn't talk good about women. Bad verses. Who's next? First verse. All right, Deuteronomy. Wait, is Deuteronomy a good one? All right, I said first verse, so go ahead, whatever. All right, Deuteronomy chapter 25, verses 11 through 12. All right. This better be a good one. Because I know it's not going to be against women, because Bobby was saying the other one. All right, I'll give it to you, bro. All right. Here we go. Here, this is World English. All right. Let's see if you got one, man. I hope you do get one, because it's gotta suck that the book just talks so much crap about I love women. Come on, man. All right. Talking about women like that. All right. Here we go. Oops, sorry. Deuteronomy chapter 25, 11 through 12. When men strive together with one another, and the wife of one draws near to deliver her husband out of hand of him and puts, nope, you lost. That's a loss already. I don't think you guys get what I'm saying about this. Like that was part of our criteria. Hey, peace out, Zeb. Like the part of the criteria was saying that the Bible only talks about women. Wait, it says to cut off her hand. Wait, this is bad. I wasn't even there yet. I wasn't even there yet. I was literally, I was right here. This is what I was tripping on. Wait, where is it? Can y'all see that? Oh, sorry. This is what I was tripping on. It's like, because I said it always talks about the wife with her husband. So yeah, I was tripping on that. And you're like, yeah, it cuts off her hand. All right, obviously that was a bad one. All right, good. I got you, Bobby. All right, Genesis 22:23. We're going to Genesis chapter 2, 22, 23. All right. Yeah, that was a bad one, obviously. I don't know. Everybody would have to admit that the Bible doesn't speak good about women. Hey, we're not even on slavery. Like, screw slavery at the moment. Like, the Bible treats women just shitty. All right, Genesis. Like, we don't even have to. Yeah, Bobby Jones. My bad, bro. When never mind. Don't worry. That was all me, bro. That's all me, man. I know you've been here before, so I got you. All right. Don't mind my Monday brain on Tuesday, okay? All right, here we go. That was a good one. Either way, like I said, the verses are obvious. And before I read this verse, this is just what I wanted to say to my believers out there, that the fact that we can't even have just a straightforward conversation should let you know that there's a little bit, or there's something wrong with how you're looking at these texts. And then when I can, like, how easy it is for us to talk about these bad verses, it's because it's just straightforward. All the bad verses are just bad for sure. The good verses are like maybe, right? Like the good verses are maybe, and you have to wiggle, right? Like that's your clue that there's a problem with this book, guys. Like I was talking about this with a buddy today, and I was just like, maybe it's one of the comments, and I actually think more of God than the believer believes of God, because my take is like, okay, there's no way God would allow this book to represent it. I'm trying to stop calling God a him, by the way. There's like, it doesn't seem like there would be a way that an all powerful, all knowing, all everything God would treat or would allow itself to be represented like this. Like it just doesn't make any sense. And then punish people, by the way. Remember, the key part of the key is the punishment. Right? Like none of this makes sense. Like, why would God allow this stuff to happen? This is so insane. The way you guys think about God is insane to me. Right? Like that's what makes this crap so ridiculous to me. Like God is supposed to be like fucking God. Excuse my language, but God's supposed to be God. And then like this is what we get? Like this is what y'all say God would be. Like really think about this. Like really think this is what y'all say God would be. Like that's I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. We gotta get better, guys. We gotta get better. All right, let me read this verse. Yahweh made a woman from the rib which had taken from the man. Well, yeah, that's straight off the bat. That man said, "This is how. This is our bone of bones, flesh of flesh. She will be called woman because she was taken out of man." That's pretty straightforward, right? Women are nothing without men, right? Uh, I thought this. Weeping Spirit, you're always you joined the call before, so if you want to come chat, come chat. Anybody can come chat, by the way. This isn't. I hope you guys realize that I'm only sitting here talking because nobody's jumped in yet. If somebody wants to come defend women in the Bible, let's do it. Uh, I'm only doing this because nobody's jumped in. Titus 2:4. Uh, Timothy 2:11. Did we already get that one? Can't remember. Like I said, like if you really think you can defend how the Bible treats women, I would love to hear it. That's I'm being serious like that too. I would love to hear if you think the Bible treats women well. All right, this is going to be 1 Timothy chapter 2, 11 through 12. All right. Here we go. Let a woman learn in quietness with all subjection. Pretty straightforward again. Oh my gosh, can't believe it. But I don't permit a woman to teach nor to exercise authority over a man, but to be in quietness. Now, all my women out there, how many of y'all want a relationship like that for real? Like for real, I don't have that many women viewers, but how many of y'all are okay with that relationship? Like real talk, if you are, go ahead and say it. That's cool. Like you have to be quiet when your husband says you are subject to him. And there are some women that like that, by the way, and that's all right, I guess. So, so it's just like, how do you really think that's a nice way to treat women? And this is permitted by God, right? This is permitted. God says it should be this way. This is what the book says. Like this is what the book says. And once again, nah, that's not a good one. And I was waiting on the whole virgin birth thing. Do you want to go to the virgin birth? If you want to go to the virgin birth, we can do it, and I can show you how horrible that is. By the way, all right, is that where we're going? We're just jumping. We're gonna jump to the virgin birth. Is that what we're doing? Just say yes. We will talk about the virgin birth if that's where we're going. You might have been joking, but hey, I jumped to the virgin birth because that might be one of the worst. That might be one of the worst things in the Bible. I was trying to save it. real talk. I was trying to save it to the end, but hey, if we're gonna jump on the virgin birth, let's do it because that has a whole lot of crap to it. My God. Fun fact, by the way. No, I'll save that fact. Hold on. Yeah, I figure you were just being silly because I figure you were trying to get me to the point. By the way, that's why I was laughing because I was like, "Oh, you want to go to the Virgin Mary, huh?" All right, let's not go to the Virgin Mary yet. Honestly, guys, I don't want to bash too hard, right? I think it's pretty obvious that there are more verses bad about women. All right, we got one more. All right, one more. All right, one more. I want somebody to come up and defend one. All right, two more. I see two. First Corinthians. No, I can't talk. First Corinthians, chapter 14, verses 34 through 35. Da, 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 da. And I get it, by the way. It's hard. When you're honest about what this book says, it's tough. And you have to find a different route out. And all I'm trying to do is help people with the steps, right? Because if you're honest and me and you read these verses, you'll disagree with me. I don't care. That's not my point, right? My point is to make you go home and try to prove me wrong about these verses so you really have to read them. And if you continue to be honest, you're going to take the next step by yourself. Like the next step ain't got crap to do with like these conversations. The next step is to prove that you are a person that truly is seeking the truth. And that is on your end. All I can do is kind of point it out, and everything else is up to you. So, and I'll keep doing it. I got a lot of energy. I can talk about this stuff every day, the same crap every day, because yeah, I can do it. I get on people's nerves. I will talk about the same thing over and over. All right, where's my notepad? All right, First Corinthians. Excuse me. I've lost plenty of friends because this is the crap I talk about. All right. Let's go. Where am I at? All right, there we go. So, let the wise be quiet in assemblies. This is always right off the bat. For it has not been permitted for them to speak. Ouch! Don't you speak, women? Hush. But let them be in subjection, as the law also do. Wait, where is that? What it said? As the law also says. Sorry, the law says they have to be quiet. If the desire to learn anything, let them ask their husbands at home. Don't you dare ask your husband in public. How dare you? How dare you ask your husband in public? Don't you dare ask your husband in public. Hey, don't you dare ask your husband in public. Be quiet. Okay? Be quiet. Don't you dare talk. Don't ask him no question right now. You gonna get him in trouble, woman. You gonna get him in trouble. Because guess what? For it is shameful for a woman to chatter in the assembly. Are y'all serious, man? Anybody that says that this is cool, I don't even care if you found 2 verses. I don't agree with the verses you gave me. I'll give you those 2 verses that everybody said that are nice verses. And we can pick one of these verses and it beats those 2 verses by times 10. Like, let's just pick one of these verses that show the Bible being horrible to women, and it beats the 2 verses times 10 that y'all gave me. And this is what I mean about being honest, by the way. This book is not good towards women. It's not from God. It's not from God. It's just not. Like whether God exists or not, I don't know. Like, that's whatever. This book, or it's from a mean God, to be fair. Like, if y'all admit that God could just be an asshole, then maybe we have a different conversation. But not many of you guys would admit that. I guess you're like a Calvinist in a way, if you think God can be an asshole. Because like Calvinist is just like, yeah, everybody's already set in stone, right? But I don't know, guys. Let's just be honest about it. It's okay. The Bible does not treat women good. And that just is what it is. It doesn't. And if you treat any woman in your life like the Bible says to treat them, you are probably a very shitty person. And I'm trying to look into the camera on purpose on that. Because if you treat women like the Bible says, you are probably a shitty person. And that's probably as aggressive as you, I can't even talk, aggressive as you'll see me, that is really shitty the way the Bible talks to people. Or sorry, really shitty how the Bible talks about women. All right, so anybody willing to step up and defend women? We went over the verses. I want somebody to come up here. Be proud about it, by the way. If you think the Bible treats women fairly, come up here. Let's talk. Let's get at least one call in because we're almost at the hour mark. And I got to make a Christopher Hitchens video for tomorrow. I'm excited about making this one because I haven't done a Christopher Hitchens in a while. So it's going to be Christopher Hitchens. Honestly, you know what? Let's like even any of my sisters out there that would like to jump in the call too and just give their take. That's cool too. Hey, is it raining? Oh, it's raining. We got some rain. Yeah, I got a Hitchens video I'm gonna do tomorrow, so I want to make sure it comes out because it's gonna be called Classic Wednesdays. So I'm gonna go over classic debates on Wednesdays. It's gonna be Monday is gonna be the free talk Mondays on the live, and then you'll have my video from Sunday. So Wednesday is gonna be the classical, and I'll go over a classical debate. I haven't thought of something for Thursday yet, but if you guys have those ideas, just let me know. I'm trying to make like a schedule for myself to be able to pop these out. Hey, thank you. If you love my videos, not if you love it, you said you love it. So thank you very much. Like, I really appreciate that. Jimmy Tux TV, new subscriber. Thank you. Welcome. Hello, human. As you come on this journey with us, don't forget to throw away your mind. Wait, hold on. Throw away your mind. Don't throw away that damn mind. Throw, throw away your feelings. Open your mind and question your belief. Don't throw away your mind. Please don't. Keep the mind. Keep the mind. All right. That's pretty funny. I should clip that, by the way. Streamer doesn't even know how to say his stuff. Yeah. So right now at this moment, guys, gals, sisters, brothers, humans, we are looking for any ladies that want to come up and give us their take on the Bible and how the Bible treats women specifically. So if you want to do that, go ahead. I am about to run to the bathroom real fast and get my orange juice, and I'll be right back. We're probably going to be on for like 20 more minutes, and we'll go from there. If you want the link, it is the pinned comment, so you'll be able to go there, and it'll take you to the room. So be back. All right. I'm back. Man, it's storming outside. Got a nice little storm. Right, back to it. Ladies. Where my ladies at? How about this? Why is God a he? Let me get a good reason why God's a he. I think it hints at something obvious. Oh, thank you guys for all the compliments, by the way. I try to take suggestions on how to update some of my videos. I hope as we go along and people keep giving me suggestions, I keep improving. Oh, y'all can't see the candle right now. Hold up. If y'all don't know, the candle is a staple of our stream. I got a smaller candle right now, but I'm gonna get the bigger candle back. I want y'all to be scared that this is gonna all set on fire. I want everybody to be scared. So I need my bigger candle back. That's part of the videos now. I haven't seen Patsy today. No ladies want to come up, have a good chat. You guys don't forget to check out the video today. Be ready for the video tomorrow. Like I said, if you like Christopher Hitchens, I'm promising you that video is going to be out there tomorrow. It's a good one. It's going to be like a short hitter. Like it's going to be like a little quick short hitter, but it's powerful. I'm telling you. Christopher Hitchens always says like really good stuff. So I like to piggyback on his stuff because you kind of can't get it wrong when he's saying it first. Oh yeah, Talarico, yeah. Not a lady, but I can put on a skirt. You know what's funny is that used to just be a normal thing, guys in skirts. And I heard skirts can be kind of comfortable, by the way. I haven't ever wore one, but I heard it could be kind of comfortable. Like you get some like airflow going. I don't know. I just heard it. I don't know. Guys used to wear them. They just didn't call them skirts. I don't know if y'all can hear that rain. Oh yeah, I definitely wore a robe. I got my red robe right here. Should I grab my red robe? Y'all want to see my red robe? Is that weird to show my robe? Is that gonna be weird? Like show my robe I wear all the time? It might be a little weird. I don't know. I don't know. Show my robe. Show your robe. I remind you about your little brother. Okay, I am a little brother. Just saying. You're trying to call? Hold up. Oh, okay. Hold up, Troy. Let me call you instead. I don't know what's up. We got Troy. Might be our only call for today. I'm calling you individually, Troy. Pick up the phone. Pick up the phone. Troy, bro, I called you. You here? Troy. All right, let me hang up. Let me try again, Troy. Make sure you pick up this time. Oh, you couldn't answer? Oh, my bad. You're busy? Oh, okay. Click the link right there in the comments. What are y'all talking about in there? I can't keep up sometimes, or I choose not to keep up. I don't know. One of the two. I think Bible being bad towards women has won. Unless Troy's about to come in here and blow my mind. Don't worry about God. Women don't like women. What? Talking about Willis. Um, Let me try something else, Troy. Are we friends? No, we're friends. So wait, we talked before, Troy. Yeah, I'm not sure why it wouldn't work if we talked before. No strange, sir. All right, anybody else want to come step up to the plate and defend the Bible against women? Regardless of how, I think we're missing the point a little bit here. Regardless of how any other human treats another human, God is supposed to be above humans. God is supposed to do better than humans, which means God should not be doing what humans would be doing. Like, are we missing the point here? I just want to make sure we're clear here. It's pretty obvious because God is not supposed to match up with what we normally do. This is my whole point. You guys, I hope you guys know that. Like, if the Bible is supposed to be some transcendent thing, it should not match up with our society. Come on, hold up. Like God should be doing things that what we don't do. God does everything that we do. Ah, like, hold on, guys. Like, let's slow down and think for a second. If you ever here's for my believers out there. Let me help y'all out a bit. If you ever find yourself having to say that God is doing something that humans would have done without God, you are probably in the wrong camp. And you should just not do an apologetic for that. Okay. I'm gonna help y'all out. I'm helping my apologists out here. Okay. If the words are about to come out of your mouth and they sound like God is doing something that man would have done without God there, don't say it. Okay? I'm helping y'all there. That's what I'm gonna give y'all for today. Don't say it because you sound bad. Okay, so there you go. I helped y'all. Don't say I never helped you. Don't say I never helped you. I used to be a good apologist, by the way. See, channel. I don't even think it matters. My point is that you literally disprove the Bible being from God if you're saying God would have done something that people already were doing, right? So you can be a misogynist, you can be all of those things. All you would be doing is admitting you're a bigot or a misogynist. But I would be able to say, "Ha, see, that's not from God, bro." Right? So it's just like that's the difference there, right? I don't even care. It's just so obvious that this isn't from God. It's not from God. It's people that made it. I don't even judge the people, by the way. That's what's weird. Like, I don't judge the people. They were in their time and they were going to be who they were going to be because of what they knew and how they were. Like, I don't judge people 2,000 years ago. My point to this is just that it's so obvious who and who wrote this book and why. Like it's so obvious. If you just would be honest about it. It's so obvious who wrote this book, why they wrote this book, how it benefited them. And just like nowadays, right? It said you say follow the money, right? Like you tell people to follow the money. So with these kind of things, follow the money. Who is benefiting from all of these texts? Who was benefiting? Right? Like who was benefiting from these texts? Like just be honest about it. Just be honest, man. Well, be quiet. As they should not have to, you know. Like I'm quiet to my wife sometimes, and sometimes she's quiet to me. Like real talk. Like I would like my wife. My wife is the boss sometimes, and sometimes I'll be the boss. And usually, what's funny, it's stuff that we don't want to do. Right? Like she'll make me the boss of something that she just doesn't want to do. and then she's she's the boss of stuff that I just don't want to do. It's just it is a way of showing like we're really actually equal because I never really would ever make her do something that she doesn't want to do, and she would never make me do something I don't want to do. Right? It's just kind of how it is. It's funny with my wife. I would say I think I talk more, but when she starts to talk, I love it because she doesn't really share her thoughts as much. But when she does share her thoughts, I'll sit there and listen because she doesn't do it a lot. So like I actually enjoy it, and we have these kind of conversations. By the way, that's why I love my relationship. Is the things I talk about with you guys are the same things me and her will sit there and talk about in bed. So if I take a rich innocent person's land and I will be blessed, what are y'all talking about out there? All right, let me see. Do we have anybody in the waiting room? Nope, nobody. Oh, your husband doesn't like. It's okay. This is a place. This is a place where we open our minds. Just kidding. I'm not going to do my commercial, but I really do hope to keep building this community. I want people to be able to talk here. I want the people that are afraid to question this book to be able to come here and question it without feeling ridiculed, by the way, too. And like that's like it might be tougher here for some people because I'm not trying to ridicule anybody. And if somebody needs to continually be reminded of something, I will do it. So you won't see me get frustrated that much because I genuinely feel for everybody that still believes this, and like it really sucks. Like it truly sucks. And it doesn't mean it doesn't make certain people's lives better, by the way. But even the people's lives it makes better, I just hope they know that they are the ones that make their lives better. Like it's them doing the work, whether they want to attribute it to this book or not. Like something can give you inspiration, right? I've been inspired by things that aren't real and done made my life better, right? So you can still do things and get inspiration from something that's not real. But the problem with the Bible is the Bible never gives people credit at all. Like it's all God, right? Like, but God doesn't do anything. You do it. You know what they call you doing something? The Holy Spirit, which isn't here either. It's you. You are the one doing it. And that's what I want people to realize, that we are the ones helping ourselves, changing ourselves, making ourselves better, no matter what book we are using, or movie we are using, or music we are using for inspiration, right? And that's what I hope people um, can realize, man. Like it's you. Like it's you. You're doing this. It's not the book doing it. It's not some supernatural power doing it. You're literally the one that is improving your life. Sounds like an ego issue. I guess some people. Wait, would it be an ego issue if you are you? Wait, hold on. Are you saying that to like me? Because I don't know if it would be an ego issue. Like if you don't believe in yourself, is it an ego issue? Let me know what you're saying. Yeah, but people aren't proud all the time. People don't give themselves credit enough. But you're welcome to join the Discord too, because I might be confusing what you're trying to say, and I want to give you an honest um, answer to what you're saying. So if you want to join the Discord and kind of tell me what you're trying to say there, I'll give you an honest response. But I don't know. I hope I'm not confused. Like I said, I love talking to people, so if you want to jump in. Oh, that sucks to be banned on Discord. From what I think you're saying, I do not think it's so. Okay, are you saying, just say yes or no real fast? Are you saying that if we take credit, we are prideful, so we should give credit to something else? Is that what you're saying? And if I'm wrong, let me know. That's fine. I'm trying to guess. That's why I like talking to people a little bit better than reading the chat, because just trying to see where you're at. Bobby Jones. Okay, so yes, that's what I thought. We could become too prideful. Thanks, Jimmy. If you gotta go, if you're saying bye, peace out. If you're staying around, that's good. But I appreciate your support. Spread the word, man. This is gonna be the spot. Just kidding. Anyways. All right. So let's see. Where was I at? Crap. I kind of forgot. I lost my track. Sorry. Oh, try calling again. That's you, Troy. Troy. Okay. All right. Calling you now, man. Sounds like I'm trying to kill people. Me? No, you're not talking to me. Never mind. No way you're trying to talk to me. I'm calling you, by the way, Troy. All right, I called. The Bible. How does the Bible say to treat women? Wait, we already went over this, weeping spirit. Why are you making me go over it again? All right, weeping spirit, just tell me right now, real fast. How do you think the Bible treats women? And then let's go over that. Like, just give me like some adjectives, like 5 adjectives. I've never been able to say that word. I'm a friendly, but here's my Discord. There. Can somebody check that link? Everybody's saying they have a problem with the link. Can somebody just click it? We had somebody click it earlier. I'm not sure what the issue is. Like you click it and then you hit go to site and then it takes you to Discord. But Weeping Spirit, yes. Let's go back to you. Like, explain to me when you read the Bible, what does it make you feel about women? Actually, you know what? That's better because we can read different verses and get different feelings out of it. So explain to me how you feel when you read verses about women in the Bible, and then I'll be able to understand you more. That's what I want to do. All right. So commanded to love their wives, husbands, love your wives, even as Christ loved the church and gave himself. Yeah, but that's give me more, right? Like that's one verse. Yeah, I get it. And I used to use this verse, by the way, right? Like real talk, I used to use the verse about, hey, you follow me because I love God like I love you like I love God, right? Right? Or sorry, as Christ loves the church. That's different, by the way. Wait, hold on. Hold on, weeping spirit. Listen to that real fast. Like real fast before you're typing a lot, but hold on 1 second. What does it say? Hold on, let me go back. It says, love your wives. It says, husbands, love your wives, even as Christ also loves the church. What does that mean? It means you're subordinate because what is Christ to the church? Like, I'm glad you put that verse there. Like, I used to think it was even better than it was, actually. Like, what does it mean as Christ loves the church? What does Christ say about the church? Like, how does Christ actually treat the church? The church is like Christ loves the church, but they are definitely subordinate to him. It's the same. It's the same thing. Can you see it? Let me know if you can see it. Maybe you can see it. Like, cause I'm not being shitty to you. I hope you know that, weeping spirit. You know I'm not being shitty to you. Like, I'm being genuine here. Like, do you see that? Like, the church is nothing to Christ. You don't see it, really? Come on, man. That sucks. All right. I thought that was a good one. If you don't see it, okay. Like I say, you know I'm not trying to be shitty to you. I just caught that one and I'm just like, Christ, Christ and the church are like this, right? Like, hold on, weeping spirit. I know you'll be honest. Like, give me from 1 to 10. Like, give me a number for Christ and give me a number for the church. I think that'll work. Like, tell me Christ's number and 10's the best and 1's the worst, and then give me the church's number. Let's try that. And think about that. Like, I know you'll be honest. I mean, I hope you'll be honest. No, you'll be honest. I believe in you. You'll be honest. Like, give me a number for Christ and then the church, and then you'll see my point. I'll allow everybody to use this, by the way. If you're ever in a debate about women in the Bible, you'll be able to use this content. I hope people use my content one day. Like a lot of crap, like a lot of people be crapping on me because I'll like do a reaction to content. I hope somebody's reacting to my content one day. Are you kidding me? If somebody is talking shit about my content, I made it. Yeah, I hope it happens. All right. Weeping Spirit. Let me know if you thought about what I said. I know you said nope at first, but then I said something else. So let me know. And we're getting close to ending, guys. I got to make this video. I got to eat too. I still work, by the way. I work. I make these damn videos. Not damn videos. I enjoy making them. I like making these videos more than I like working. So, like after this, I'm gonna get off and eat or sorry, make this video and then eat. Where you at, Weeping Spirit? Did you think about what I said? I sleep enough. I do. Like I wake up at about 4 8, not about. Yeah, no, about. I'll say about. I wake up about 4 a.m. I go to sleep usually before 11 p.m. I think I get enough sleep. Okay, somebody else said the Discord link isn't working. All right. That sucks. Crap. It was working, man. What the heck? Hold on, let me try this. Golly. I might have to just get something else besides Discord. That sucks. Does that one work? Can y'all try that one? Uh, yeah, somebody got in. All right, I don't know if there's testing or not. Summertime, what's up? You're definitely in here. Your mic's just kind of short. Were you helping me out, or you had something to say? All right, I think they were just helping out. The link works. Yeah. Crap, I don't know why my links keep going out. I set up a link, and it says "Do not expire." Crap. Hey, Troy, if you're still in, if you want to try this new link that I just posted, I'll stay on for you. I don't know what's up with the Discord links. All right, but anyways, no, I appreciate you helping out, Tobias. Thank you. Weeping Spirit, let's. Are you gonna come in? We got Callie in the house. What's up, Callie? Oh, Callie left. Never mind. God can't handle criticism. All right, we got somebody else. Let's see. I'm gonna call you Webb. What's up, Webb? You're in the chat. You just got to say, like, fix your mic. Check the little bottom left settings for your microphone. You are here. We all see you now. You're on the screen. Yeah, but Weeping Spirit, if you can give Christ a number and give the church a number, and then you'll see my point about how the Bible looks at women. Okay, hold on. Did you try the new link? Try the new link for me, bro. Don't worry about that other link. Try this link for me. All right, Troy's back. We're gonna put Troy up. What up, Troy? You back? You're definitely in the chat now. That's good. There it is. All right. Yeah, I hear you now. We're good.
Yeah, that was quite annoying trying to do all that.
Well, hey,
yeah,
whatever the settings are, just save the settings, brother. Just save the settings, man. Just save them.
Okay, so this I don't know. That kind of like I'm surprised I'm on that. I'm flabbergasted and I lost words. Yes, I'm against the way they treat women. It says that if a woman if you see a hottie toddy in war, you can take her and make her your wife, and you can put her in your house, shave her hair, probably to check for lice, and shave her nails to check for leprosies and lice, and get the blood off your shirt, get that dirt off your shoulders, and then you can sleep with her in a form of Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah. Like how is that good?
It's not good. I'm on your side.
No, I know. I'm saying that like for anybody, how is that good? And if you have to try to twist it, you got to look at yourself in the mirror.
Because I seen Beauty and the Beast, and that was a love story.
Oh yeah, right. That was not. Yeah, you're right. I used to talk about Beauty and the Beast a lot, and people would look at me weird, and I'd be like, "How is this good, y'all?" Like that shit is not good. Like imagine that was your daughter or your mother or your cousin. You know what I mean? Like imagine like you would have came in like the old man was trying to blast people. like it's like, bro.
Because people go back to that shit, and I risk my life for nothing, honestly.
But
but though for real, like what else? It says if a woman is discovered who's unbetrothed and you rape her, then she could be your wife forever, so long as you pay her pimp daddy.
Yeah. Yep.
The burdens, they're in the way, so you have to get some kind of money out of them because, like, they're in the way. They bleed on every damn thing. You got to get rid of them. They can't fight. They're not strong. You got to sell them off. That's their only value.
And that's why I had the verses in there, man. Because there's only certain ways they talk about women. There's only certain ways. That's it. And if that was like I said, if that was your daughter, your mother, you would be knocking somebody out, like treating your mother like that.
Yeah, because we live in today's time. But for a moral God whose standards exceeds throughout all time, this makes no sense that he acts like this. And I mean, this God will kill you if you pick up sticks on the Sabbath or burn the wrong incense or light the wrong fire. So why can't he just say don't kidnap women and rape them and don't pay their dad? And if the dad accepts money, he shall be put to death.
Yeah, you're just talking about saying stuff. You know what I say? Why doesn't God just stop it from happening? Because like people just say free will, and I'm like, fine, free will, fine. I can think of a scenario where a man tried to mess with a woman and his damn thing falls off. You know what I mean? Like there's so many scenarios to where free will is still cool, but nobody gets hurt. Like
Yeah, but I mean,
it's so stupid, so stupid.
even if you're on your own and these are laws,
Yeah,
he says being good is an abomination, but
right.
hell is not an abomination. Having to
Yeah,
devour flesh, life is not an abomination. Rape and murder is not an abomination, but when address if you're a man is. You see what I'm saying?
yep. No, no, I got you. I got you. Yeah.
The fault, rape,
I figured
pedophile.
you, yeah, you was trying to get it here, so I figured I had to have you spit. But since I'm running short on time, Troy, I just want to let you speak real fast, and I got like three other people I'm trying to let speak real fast. So I hope you're okay with
Okay,
that, brother.
I got one to solidify the whole
Go ahead. Yeah.
father the rape thing. In Judges 21, it says that the men had a plan because the tribe of Benjamin could not find wives, or they would be cut off from they wouldn't have heirs to their family. So the men said, "Okay, our daughters are going to take a shower by the river, and when they're taking a shower or by they're dancing by the river, y'all could just lie in wait and take them to be your wives."
Right. How sneaky and horrible is that shit?
Like he's giving you our daughters in marriage, like, hey,
Yeah.
because God said we're not supposed to do that, or we took a vow not to. We're more concerned about that vow than our daughters' um, autonomy.
Yeah.
And so I'll leave you with that because God
Yeah.
wrote a book on how to.
And luckily, maybe you cut out on the good way there. I don't know what you said, but all right, Troy. I'll catch you next time, brother.
God wrote a book on how to be a pimp.
Oh, pimp, that's good. That's not too bad. All right, brother. Thank you, man. I appreciate you.
All right, peace.
Yes, sir. All right. Next is gonna be Golden Goddess. All right, Golden Goddess, how you doing? You got to unmute yourself. Golden Goddess, you are on the mic. You got to go to the little microphone at the bottom and unmute yourself. You said I don't have anything interesting to say. All right, Golden Goddess, I'll bring you up in a second again, okay? Let me pull up who else is here. Hello. I don't see the name. Are you there?
Hello.
There we go. We got them. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good,
Was
good.
there another Troy on?
Say it one more time.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, maybe back up a little bit.
Is that better?
Yep, that's good. All right, what you got for me?
I got. Was there another Troy that was on?
There was a Troy on, yes.
Oh, yeah, I'm Troy too.
All right, there's always Troy's coming in here. Welcome, brother.
All right. So your prompt is the Bible doesn't teach women treat women that well.
Right.
So what's your problem? What's your problem verses that show the woman not getting treated well?
I would assume that all loving God would treat women and men the same.
I would disagree with that.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm listening.
Well, so first and foremost, women and men are different, so you can't. So in technicality, you can't treat them the same way.
Who are they different to?
So I guess leaving God out for a second, men and women are different to each other. Without a God, it's clear that men and women are different.
Yeah, but remember, this is about God. I'm critiquing God. I get like if there's no God, I get why women are treated bad. Easy. Like that's nothing to me. Like I'll go ahead and grant that real fast. I understand why society treats women bad if there's no God. Yes. Now let's talk to God. Let's talk about God. Because to me,
All right,
God is supposed to be better than people.
good. So when you say God treats them differently, you're saying it in a way that God treats one worse than the other.
Yes.
Okay, so that's why I need some verses of where they're getting treated worse than the others.
The fact that we did some verses on women not being able to speak when there's an assembly or in public, they should go ask their husbands at home. Why?
Okay, okay, so that's a good one. So let me give let's use an example first. When you're in school and you're in school and you got a teacher and you got students, are students allowed to speak whenever they want to?
Wait, no, but go ahead. I'm gonna let you follow in this
Okay,
one.
okay, so no, it's not a fall into. So the question is, why can't the students speak whenever they want to? Is it
Why
because
can't
the teacher's better? Is it because the teacher's better than them?
the teacher knows more in that scenario?
Oh, okay, that's a good answer. But so I would say it's because in that moment the teacher has the speaking authority. Teacher's not better. The teacher doesn't mean the students can't speak. It's just in that moment the teacher has the speaking authority.
See, I'm doing the context, right? So the context of a classroom is to be learning something. And the reason that you don't speak when you're learning is because you're supposed to be there to learn. And hopefully the person you're learning from knows better than you in that, in that subject, right? So that's what education would be. So if we're bringing up a metaphor for a classroom, it would be a metaphor for whatever the teacher is teaching is able to teach, and then you shut up and you listen to the teacher. So I could think of a scenario, many scenarios where the woman should tell the man to shut the hell up and listen. But the Bible doesn't say anything like that. The Bible says the woman should not be doing that at all to the man. The woman should never be leading the man.
So I don't think it says never. There's a certain situation in the Bible where the woman can lead the man, and it says it's plain as day.
Say that one more time. Sorry, brother.
There's a certain scenario in the Bible where women can lead men, and it says it's plain as day.
When women can lead men. Go ahead. What is it?
So it says if your husband is not following God, that's a situation where a woman can lead a man or doesn't have to listen to a man.
Right, but that still goes to my point that the woman has to be a servant to some, because I'm assuming you think God's a male, and if you don't, okay, I'll take it back.
We can talk about that one next.
Well, I'm saying like no matter what, even if the woman is uplifted, it's always subservient to the male essence. I'll say that. I hate that word, but I think you get it. Like the male essence, the woman is subservient to that. And she's always in, like, you know how the out, like you gave an out. Yes, the woman, you can lead your man if he's not leading this other man, but you're still leading the man.
So I mean,
I'm sorry, you're still following the man. Sorry.
Yeah, I see it from the standpoint of it's not one is better than the other, but it's just the title or the role that each is in, right? Like, I'll give you another example. Here's a good example, a better example.
Okay.
You're flying a plane. You have your pilot and your co-pilot. Does the co-pilot have to listen to the pilot?
Only in certain circumstances. I'm sorry. You say listen. Yes. No. He has to listen unless something happens. Yes.
All right. So what if that pilot is drunk or high or just all the bad things that pilot should not be?
That would be when the co-pilot is responsible to take over.
Good. So is the co-pilot or is the main pilot better than the co-pilot? Are they anything of any value better than co-pilot?
But here's the difference though. There is, like, when you talk about the rules, right? Because now we're saying the rules are God. I'm thinking that's what your metaphor is. The rules aren't some male figure.
I'm not saying rules. I'm saying this is.
Well, you're saying the rules oversee everybody, right?
Oh no, the role.
But the reason the co-pilot has to take over is because there are rules in place. Like the rules say, like, hey, if the pilot is not up to the standard, the rule is you take over as the co-pilot.
Okay, correct. Yeah, that's correct.
So you are saying the rule is God in the metaphor. I am saying the way the Bible treats women is the only way women get to take that step is if they listen to the rules, which is a male figure. It's all male shit.
So I mean, I guess I go back to that question then. So what's it if the male is in that role that God put them in? What's the problem with that being the I guess the situation?
Cool. I get your point. I would say how I would judge these kind of things, like say like I got daughters and sons. So say 10 times, like let's just do 10 things. So 9 times my son get a better outcome or get more choice than the girls. And then the one time the girls get more choice than the boys. Does that mean that the girls are equal?
It depends because
Okay.
the value of the choice, like the boys get to wrestle each other whenever they want to, but the girls don't. Well, obviously, because the girls might not be as strong or small or just anything that would cause them more harm because they are girls.
I don't know if that helps you in there, but go ahead.
It's just
Go
an
ahead.
example. There's certain I'm on the side of there's certain things about women and girls that are different than boys and men, and that's the value that women and girls bring, that those differences.
Right, but no. See, this is what I mean. We're supposed to be talking about God, and God should not be judging us on human standards. God is God, so God should look at everything else like it's not God.
Well,
Which
he
means
may
it's just whatever to God. That's how I look at it. Like God should see man and
no
women, and like, okay, well that's my question to you. Why is there a hierarchy? Why does that hierarchy make sense? It makes sense to me naturally, even though it's not right. Like if I'm a natural person that has no God involved, I get why society is the way it is. I don't condone it, but I get it. It makes sense. But
so
when you bring a God into it, it no longer makes sense. Like
so I mean
God should be above our nature, right?
so I guess that I would have to ask you the question, because where is the inequality, or how does the inequality? So God made this setup, this structure where the man has more authority or more leadership. I wouldn't say authority. The man has more leadership, and more responsibility and more risk. How does that? I guess where does that get messed up in society? Is it because of how God made it, or is it because of what humans are doing?
No, I am saying I thought I worded it well. I don't believe this is true. Let me say that first, so there's no confusion. My point to if for anybody that believes this is to show you how ridiculous it is that it would be from a god. Like it 100% makes sense about slavery. Everything bad in the Bible makes sense if there's no God. Like literally 100%. I can say that. Slavery makes sense. Misogyny makes
No,
sense.
no, no, no,
Everything
no,
makes sense. No,
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 no.
no,
Hold
no.
on, brother. Like everything makes sense if it's just people. That makes sense, bro. You can't say that doesn't make sense. It all makes sense if it's
It
just people
doesn't.
doing it.
It
So
doesn't.
you're telling me slavery makes sense because of God? Go ahead.
So slavery doesn't make sense, but the issue is not God. The issue is people.
That's what I just said. I said it
You're,
literally. Everything makes sense if it's just people. We did all of these bad things. It doesn't make sense if there's a
agreed.
God.
Agreed.
It doesn't make sense if there's a God sitting there watching, brother.
No, I don't agree with that part.
Why not? Because that makes no sense. The God is sitting there watching people do stuff it doesn't want them to do. Why did God create those things then?
So I mean, there's a bunch of ways you can look at it, and we had it. I think we had this conversation a little bit in the other call. There's a bunch of ways you can look at it, right? So I'll give you a good example. So let's say you got children.
Hmm.
So let's say any ability you could see into the future, and you saw that one of your kids was going to just be a terrible human being, like the absolute terrible human being, that the worst of the worst.
Yeah.
Would you vie for ending your child's life if you knew without behind a shadow of a doubt they were going to be the worst person in the world? The next, whatever you want to call it, Hitler or whoever.
Wait, what is how's the end of their life had to do with what we're talking about? Real fast.
I'm saying if you had the ability to see into the future, like you had this ability, like
Oh,
I know how they turn out.
I wouldn't have the child.
Oh, okay. So now the next question is, what if you see further into the future and you see that, oh, your kid, that that child's kids are going to be the best human beings they ever could be, and then so on, so on, so on.
I don't think it's
So
right
you
to
still,
have the child if you know they're going to harm people.
okay, so you're okay with missing out on the future human beings or the future good because of
Yeah.
the one bad.
Yeah. Just the ends do not always justify the means. I don't believe that.
That's interesting. Okay, so that would be a
Like,
point that we would.
are we back? Hello? You there? Hello?
You
Hello?
still there?
Yeah, man. Sorry about that, bro. It looks like,
Was that me or you?
no, that was me. All me. The internet just like went crazy for a second. I don't know. But go ahead. You were speaking.
I think the last thing you said was the ends don't justify the means for you.
Correct. Yes. Like,
Okay, so
so, like, I would say that if God knew all of this was going to happen, I would have rather not lived. Like how many horrible things that have happened to, let's just say, children. Uh, like, I don't think my life is worth how many millions of children have died unnecessarily in horrible ways. Like right now, as we speak, I have trouble with this sometimes. There is such horrible shit happening to children right now as me and you sit here and talk about this bullshit. That it's sad, man. Like, and if this was if this has to happen for there to be heaven, none of us should be here. That's horrible.
So the tricky part that would be is like based on what the Bible is saying, it says that God can and is going to restore everything. So I think that just adds on for me. It adds on to why that's okay or why.
But it can't be okay, man.
Allowing.
Like people suffering, bro. Like I don't even think you really believe it like you think. Because if you had to witness the horrible things that happen to children every day, I do not believe you would be able to say what you're saying with such confidence. It's the fact that we don't just, I mean, and I literally mean this, how many people are dying every day, children. Like you would literally not be able to do anything but out witnessing a baby just dying horribly in front of your face. That would be your life. Like, so it's not like it's not like you get a break from it. Like you would literally be witnessing the slaughter of innocent people every day in your face, not on TV, not anything like that, literally in your face every day. I do not think hearing your voice, you would be able to sit there and take that and not be able to do anything about it, by the way. You would have to watch it. None of so I don't feel like I don't feel like you're okay with that. Go ahead, bro. Yeah.
No, I would say there's still multiple components of that because, like, you know, depending on what you believe, like God still does have emotions, and it still hurts him. It still makes him sad. But if you think to the further point, the future, you know, he can redeem that. He can redeem those kids who are suffering, who are dying. You know, child death. He can restore all that for those people. So there's still more to it. That's why I say
all right.
I don't know if I could, but yeah.
I think you would disagree if we make that God a human being that can make somebody's life 100 times better than it was after they do whatever they want with them. I don't think you think that was okay. But God, you're going to give special pleading to. Sadly, I think it's sad because you're going to. But if a human being did that to a child, and then, like, let's just say, for half of their life, they treated the child exactly like I'm saying, horrible. And then after the child turned 50, they were given every single thing that you can think of. You are telling me the 50 years of torture to that person is worth however long they live after. You're telling me that. I don't like I hope you don't say that, man.
So comparatively, yes.
No, oh man, that's so bad, bro.
No, because if eternity is eternity, like if it's infinite or just super long, 100 years on Earth compared to millions upon millions of years.
No. I was giving you an example of where it's still like equal.
Oh well, it's hard from a human perspective because we on Earth and our life is so finite. So I think all humans would say like, oh, any second that a child suffers.
I get you can make a butt to it, but can you at least say that what the scenario I gave is horrible?
It's horrible from a human perspective where I can only see this lifetime, this short lifetime.
Got you. Okay. And that's honest enough for me, because my point is more towards the fact of we have to come up with something that we cannot prove. Me and you both can prove that life is finite right now, right? We both would agree with that. And the only way to make sense of all the horror that happens in life is saying that there's something better on the other side. And Christianity was not the first religion to do this. People have been doing that forever. The fact that we are so afraid of this life because we die and we see horror, we have to come up with something to make ourselves feel better. That's all you're doing in this scenario. And if you're right, but you can't prove it. That's my point, bro. Like, can you prove that there's an afterlife?
No, but I mean, going back to your first statement about, we're doing this to make ourselves feel better, for me, it's not making myself feel better. I still believe there's a slight chance where it could be all for nothing, but I'm gonna take that chance because I have faith in what I believe in.
That's fair. You're saying you can be wrong. Okay. I mean,
I'm not one of those people that's like, I'm not one of those people like, oh, it's true. Like, no, there's the 1% that it could be wrong. I could be wrong. Could be, whatever it is, and I'm not bothered by that. I'll take my chances.
Okay. So now to me, like, okay, we kind of talked about the landlord. So my question to you now, since you're open to that honesty, is what if you're wrong about the God? Like, I'm not even saying there's no God. Like, what if you're wrong about the God?
About the God?
Yeah, like you got the wrong God and now you're going to hell anyway because you picked the wrong one.
I mean, that's once again goes back to that's just the chance that you take. I guess on me, I don't think I'm wrong. And if I am wrong, I think the wrongness is there is no God. I think that's either the God that I believe in is the one, or
of course you do. Come on, bro. Of course you do. Wait, what does that mean?
Okay. I mean, I throw the same thing back at you. I haven't found enough evidence or support for these other gods, lowercase g, other religions that show enough support to say like, hey, they're the true one, or they're better than this one, or
Okay, that's a good subject. Let's do that real fast. Looks like y'all got me staying on here longer. Y'all can thank the caller, by the way. Troy. Okay, so what do you think about Christianity is so different than the other ones?
So for me, I would say the main thing is like there is nothing that you have to do or can do to obtain the eternal life or whatever the end goal is.
There is nothing you do have to believe in Jesus Christ dying for you.
So I think I could put that in a better sense.
Okay.
I would say that is the bare minimum, but I don't think that's like an action or a thing that I don't know the best way to put it.
I think it is because you know what? Maybe I agree with you because you don't choose what you believe, but I don't like the punishment part of it.
So, I mean, that's a deeper rabbit hole.
Oh, we can go there because I do not believe you choose what you believe at all. Like one day I believe this shit and then one day I didn't. I didn't choose it at all.
That sounds like you choosing.
No, I didn't choose it. Like I woke up one day and I was like, wait, I don't believe this. It's like that was it. Like it was literally it. Like, I remember talking to my wife. I was like, hold on, this doesn't make sense. And that was it, bro. I didn't choose.
So you didn't choose not to believe anymore?
No, I didn't. I woke up one day and I was like, wait, this doesn't make sense. Now, do you mean choose to act? Because that's different. Like
that's probably more what I mean.
Okay, because I don't believe you either believe something or you don't. You can pretend to act like you believe it, and then you can because I believe it's all chemicals. You don't have to agree with that or not. That's fine. You can practice. It's like practice. Like I used to be a hooper. You practice and practice and practice. I got to the point where every time I shot the ball, I thought it was going in. Guess what that does? It helps you shoot better, right? But it's like I didn't. if I could have chosen to think the ball was going to go in, I would have just done it without practice. So, like, I get the point that you have to practice to make your brain switch over to something, but you can't literally change your mind. Can you make yourself not believe right now?
I think you can. I think there is a choice in that.
But this is always so hard to explain, by the way. And you're not the only one I have difficulties explaining that to. It's just, I don't think we mean the same thing by choosing. I really don't.
I agree. So it sounds like you're saying the difference between like belief and faith, right?
Go ahead. I don't agree right now, but go ahead. I'm gonna let you explain.
So I guess, for example, right? Do you believe the world's gonna end tomorrow?
No.
Do you have? And then I guess the second part is there's some faith in that, right? There's the act. We can call it the act of believing. Like I just don't believe that the world's gonna end tomorrow, but I have faith also that the world's not gonna end tomorrow.
Oh no, we're actually looking at faith in a different way too. I think I think faith is having no evidence.
Like, I think that's I agree with that.
Like, I have evidence that the Earth won't end tomorrow because we haven't heard that there's a comet coming towards the Earth. We haven't heard that the sun. I mean, I think it would be like 8 minutes before we knew the sun was gone. But like there's a bunch of things that I would all of a sudden believe we weren't going to be here tomorrow if I had the facts. Right. So like faith literally is no proof.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about in terms of faith. I think when you're talking about belief, you're talking about just the evidence part.
Yeah. Wait, you can't believe anything without evidence.
Yes, you can. millions of little kids believe in Santa Claus, and there is no proof.
No, the evidence is their parents tricking them.
That's not evidence. That's false.
No. You're going off of. You have to be the kid in that scenario, not the adult.
Okay.
So the kid thinks there's evidence. You're
right.
Oh, okay, all right. You're right.
I'll give you another. I'll give you a different example. So prove to me. I think this one is a good one as well. Okay. Prove to me that gravity exists. Like what's your evidence?
The effects that gravity would have. So. I know we still don't even know, or maybe it's different now, but for as far as I know, we actually don't even have an understanding exactly what gravity is, but we see its effects. So the effects are the evidence that tell us that something does something, right? Like let's just say we haven't even thought of gravity yet, right? We're Isaac Newton at this moment. Like we don't really know exactly what it is, but we're like, hey, every time something drops, it falls. That's part of the evidence that there is something going on that makes things drop. That's not faith.
If I'm being a skeptic, I would come up with all the reasons why that's not true. I would say, it's because the Earth is moving, so the speed of the Earth.
That's okay. Whatever reasons we come up with are fine. But my point is, whatever conclusion we come to is going to have evidence, and that's no longer faith when it has evidence. Because you're right. You could say back then, neither of us knew exactly what was happening, and you would be like, well, wait, I think we're spinning, and that's the only reason, right? Like that would make sense, because if we could prove we're spinning, by the way, you get what I'm saying? Like it's like it's like if you could prove that we're spinning.
Oh, okay, that's what you mean.
Like if you could prove it, that's evidence. That's not faith anymore. Now we could be wrong about our conclusions, but we're not having faith. We're testing the environment. We're testing our reality with what we think, and then we're comparing those things to each other, and then that's how we get to what is called true. I don't think we can 100% know anything that's completely true, but we can know it's more true if me and you agree that we both see something.
Okay, no, I agree with that. I guess going back to your first point on why I think Christianity is the better or the true one, I think it's the true one. Just going back to what I was saying, I think the only requirement is that you believe. There's no further requirement.
The only requirement is to believe.
Yep, and I've studied a bunch of.
But wait, hold on, bro. That was the problem. Is that you don't choose your belief. That's the problem. Like, okay, do you think you can lie to God?
No.
All right,
Oh,
cool.
yes. All right. Yes. You can lie to God, but it won't do anything.
Well, you know what you know what I mean. Sorry. Do you think lying to God would do anything? That's what I'm saying.
No. Yeah. No.
Okay.
No, it would not.
So then that's my point, bro. I could pretend to believe, which is what I think you're saying to do. What if I die tomorrow and I'm only pretending?
No, I'm not asking you to pretend to believe. There's the component of like you talked about belief. You found all your evidence, and no matter how much or how little, you have that first belief. Like, hey, here's my evidence. I believe in God. I believe in Jesus because of this. And then the second part of that is the faith part.
I
So
believe.
you ride on that. You ride on the evidence that you got.
How did you begin to believe?
For me personally, like from what people have told me, from what I've read from the Bible, from my own research that I've done.
What's your best evidence you got? What's that one?
So I don't know if I got a best evidence. For me, it's all everything just keeps coming together. One that I like is the fact that the mathematical odds of something as simple as me and you having this conversation is it's so astronomically large that it would be almost impossible for this moment to be even happening. Like for me, that's like that has to pinpoint to a God, because there's literally no chance, one out of trillions upon trillions of this happening, and it happened. And you just go up the chain from there in terms of math.
Yeah, but how do we know if this is the only universe we have? Like we don't have anything to compare it to. So when people say the odds, it's like it's not the same thing as like having good odds or knowing your odds are good, right? Because we have one universe, everything that happened here, it happened. So it's weird.
Just look at even before you go to like other universes, look at just me and you as humans being born. Like all the things that have to happen, like just for me to be born, like not even the universe, like just for me to be born, my parents got to meet, their parents got to meet, their parents got to meet. Like you go back 2 or 3 generations, 24 people got to meet, or 48 people got to meet just for one person to be born.
Yeah, and then
all the other things in between. That's the comparison. Like
that's called a winner's bias.
Winner's bias. I don't know about
that.
Well,
yeah. It's kind of like the people that tell you becoming a billionaire is easy. Do you believe that?
I mean, I'm a finance guy, so yes and no. Or I mean, I know how to do it.
I said billionaire for a reason. It's not everybody can become a billionaire, and it's just that's just the truth. Yes. So it's not easy. It's not easy. But the billionaire,
I agree, it's not easy.
The billionaire would tell you it's easy. They did it. That's winner's bias. Like you made it.
Better example than that one. I guess I don't know much about winner's bias.
Okay, let me just get a better definition, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. That's all good. But if you have anything to say in the meantime while I look it up, you can.
So yeah, I'm just going back to the prompt about Christianity, why I think it's the one. From other religions that I've studied, there's always something else, like either mainly physical, that you have to do to obtain, whether it's their heaven or their everlasting life or their rewards or their riches. A lot of the religions that I study, you gotta be more good than bad. Some of the religions you got to follow the specific rituals. Certain things like.
I mean, to be fair, Jesus did say you had to keep following the laws, though.
The New Testament says you keep His commandments, have His testimony, and keep His commandments.
Oh, He said He didn't come to abolish the law when they asked about Moses. So there's a lot of laws. There's a lot of laws nobody follows anymore. I know that.
Depending on how you understand, like what it means to not abolish something.
Well, I know people like to use fulfilling as saying they're gone, but fulfill doesn't mean that stuffing stops.
No. I wouldn't say fulfill as in they're gone. Is if you believe in what the gospel says, like Jesus did fulfill the requirements of those laws.
Yeah, he just I don't even know how to word it. He stopped at the stoplight. That doesn't mean he never has to stop at the stoplight again.
So in a fair justice system or a just justice system, yes, it in a sense, it doesn't mean Jesus doesn't have to stop at any more lights, but anybody he's covering for who's not stopping at stoplights aren't going to get in trouble in a sense.
I get you. That sounds funny, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
All
I know.
right.
Yeah, it's hard, but in my viewpoint, Jesus is the one covering for us all the
So
punishment. Or all
okay,
the
so
penalties.
you are saying people are still supposed to follow the laws, but if they don't, Jesus granted them out.
Not an out, but if you're truly trying to follow and you're still messing up, if you have that faith that he's
which is everybody, right?
Oh yeah, yep.
Okay. So
well, not everybody. Not everybody.
Wait,
you think not everybody?
You think some people are being perfect?
No, I'm on the other side. That I think some people are truly just being evil for evil's sake.
Okay. I'm not worried about those people. I'm saying like the people that are really trying. You're saying they still fall short. I'm assuming.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. They still fall short. They're guaranteed to fall short. But
right.
It starts at belief.
All right. So let's read this here. Winner's bias is when we only hear the story from the side that won, survived, preserved the records, or controlled the narrative. So it does that make sense for what I was saying more?
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I'm just, my comparison is, like for example, here's another good example for you for that winner's bias. Well, I guess it proves winner's bias more. I don't know. My grandma, two generations back. So my mom is one of 7. Mm-hmm. Before her and her brothers and sisters who are older than her, my grandma had 6 miscarriages. So at any point, if those kids would have made it, the chances of my mom being born would have been slim to none.
Okay.
And that's like, I don't know if that's, I guess you could call it winner's bias, but at the same time, I don't call it winner's bias because that you can't control that,
Oh no, it has nothing. It has nothing to do with control. It's about how our brains work. That's what the winner bias is supposed to point out more. And the people really believe it, by the way. And I'm not saying they're being frauds when they say no, it was easy. Right? Like it's just like, or not necessarily easy. I think easy might be the bad word here. But the fact that they say anybody can do it is false.
Okay, so I think maybe in this situation, winner's bias is different because I don't think there's any control in that in terms of being born versus someone doing a thing and saying it's easy, even though the odds show it's pretty hard, or along those lines.
Oh, well, it still works the same way though, because you were saying that it was amazing that you were born. If I can shorten it real fast.
Mathematically, it's astronomically almost impossible for me to be born.
But somebody had to be born.
Yeah. Yep.
So it's not amazing because people are born every day.
Well, the amazing part is that all the mathematical odds that had to happen for it. Like if anything slightly did not happen, then you're not born.
Oh, okay. So do you believe there's no free will then? Because that's what that sounds like to me. Like everything had to be so perfect that it means from the beginning of time, everybody was already going to be born.
My only quibble to a skeptic is that the only thing I'll even consider right for them is the fact that we didn't ask to be created, we didn't ask to be born. That's my only thing that we have maybe against God.
I like that. Wait, you think we should have been able to choose to be here? I like that. You say that.
I don't know about the specifically the choice part, but that could be your question back to your one question back to God, like, hey, why did you make me? I did not choose to be born. I did not choose to be created.
That's a big one. You actually are okay with that? That's a big one to me.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think for me that's not a problem.
A lot of people won't say that. And I thought we were disagreeing at first because I don't think anybody should have to be here. I'm not one of those people that are like people try to tell me that all the time. Well, you wouldn't be here, bro. So what? I wouldn't care. I wouldn't be here.
So I mean, in the Bible talks, there's only one story in that I know from the Bible, and that's Job, and he questioned God in the same way, like, why are you doing this to me? How dare you this? And God didn't give him an answer. He just straight up told you, because I'm God and I can do these things.
That's some asshole shit, by the way. I just want to say that. That's some asshole shit.
Once again, from a human perspective, I get it why that's the case. Like I get it. Like I would be mad too. Like my wife just got turned upside down and things are terrible right now.
I would call you a bad father if you said that to your son or your daughters too. Like I would never tell my kids that. I explain to my kids why I make choices. I don't say I'm dad, so just listen. And I promise you that, bro. Like I don't treat my kids that way. I got 4 kids. I do not treat them that way. Like I explain to them.
I think there's probably a situation where you probably told them because I said so.
No, I explained to them why I said so, though. I'm serious. I explained to them why I said so. I never would tell them, don't you dare ask me why. I would say, don't ask me why in maybe a certain way. Like, don't cuss me out. Like,
the story didn't say don't question me.
He said, who are you to question me? Hold on.
He didn't. Once again, he didn't say don't question me. He just asked the question, who are you to question me? And I think human parents do that. Like,
I would not tell my kids that, bro. Like I said, the only time I would say that is if I was offended. So God was offended.
Yeah.
Why is God
was offended?
Why is God offended that he just asked him?
Oh, okay. So I mean, I said it earlier. You don't think God can have emotions?
I'll go with off of whatever you want. I think the Bible says in different ways. That's the whole problem with the book, is it says God has emotions and it says God doesn't. That's a contradiction. That's the problem with this.
You would have to point to me where he says he doesn't have emotions, because when I read it, I see emotions all throughout.
When they say God's not like a man. Let me get the verse.
So the tricky part about that is, if he's the creator and he created us, the emotions come from him. And the emotions are not man-made.
I personally agree with you, but the book says different.
Okay, you have to get the verse in, because maybe I'm missing it.
Yeah, Numbers 23:19. God is not a man that he should lie, nor a son of man that he should change his mind. Has he said, and has he said, and will he not do it? Or has he spoken and will not make it good? So when he says he's not like a man, why would he have man traits?
So again, I don't think emotions is a man trait. Those things you just described are definitely man traits. Changing your mind, lying, those things like that. But being emotional is not man traits in my sense. I think that's something that's given to us. Because if you think about it from taking God out of the equation, it makes no sense for humans to be emotional. That makes no sense.
Well, I say lose your emotions, question your beliefs. So I'm not gonna sit here and say that's my motto. But it's only my motto when we're talking about these kind of things. All right, let's see. Let's see.
I mean, going back to your point, right? I think God is emotional not because man is emotional, or that's a human trait. It's not. I think God is emotional because that's what he's given to us. He can be happy, he can be sad, he can be angry.
God's ways are not our ways. God is not like humans. Oh crap! My light went out. No, I was running out of time, y'all. Look at that. Oh man.
So those aren't emotions.
That's interesting. Dang, I would all right, I'm gonna have to cut this one short. Can you call back on Friday?
Yeah, I'll call back on Friday. I guess the one thing I'll leave you with, because there's a verse that I think I see you go over before, about God having regret or something along those lines.
Yeah.
And people say like God can't have regret. So I would say that'll be the next thing I'll probably talk with you about. Like, God can have regret. Doesn't mean that he changed his mind or did anything different. It's just another emotion.
Oh, I agree with you. I would just probably have a different talk with you on God then, because you have a different perspective on God. And the conversation I would have with you, I actually like a little bit more, because to me, it goes towards, I can talk about what God would really be. So I like that you're a little more honest on that fact. So definitely call me back, bro. Okay.
Yeah, I will, definitely.
All right, man. Appreciate you.
All right. Have a good night, y'all.
All right, you too. Thanks. All right. Once my light goes out, it's my sign, guys. Sorry. I'm gonna see if Golden Goddess, that's been waiting here, wants to say something, because I don't want to be rude. Hey, Golden Goddess, did you get your mic fixed? I don't want to leave you hanging, so say something if you're there. Because you've been waiting in the room for a while. I just want to say that. So if you're there, let me know. Golden Goddess, Golden Goddess. Golden Goddess. All right, that's tough. Hopefully you can call back another time. All right. So that was fun. I enjoyed that one. You guys calling in and stuff, getting some callers. I definitely enjoy that. Our next day is going to be Friday. So, like I said, Mondays will be like an open mic day for anybody that has like questions. So that's going to be from now on those days, and then Tuesdays we'll have like an actual topic. Fridays I'll figure it out. Maybe Friday will be more of like a fun thing when we stream. But definitely like the chats, conversations. Thanks everybody for calling in. If you did, I really appreciate it. If you didn't get on this time, hopefully next time. So I have like I said, if you haven't checked out the video today, go check it out. It's a long video, so I kind of suggest just watch it when you're in chill mode, right? Because it's an hour long, but it's good. Like I think it's good, and it points out a lot of stuff. I hope I get a lot of believers comments in it because I think it shows a lot of things. So hey, Cash, you are a little late. So anyways, as always, don't forget to throw away your feelings, open your minds, and question your beliefs. Thank you guys very much. Don't forget to click your buttons, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.